Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, make sure you check us out on Patreon at www.patreon.com/Hookah Anonymous _. You guys been telling us to create one for the longest, so we recently created a community where we will upload videos that we can't share on YouTube due to their guidelines. We'll also be dropping the latest to there first, behind the scenes information that you wouldn't find anywhere else on our socials. So make sure you become a member, and after you do that, head over to our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _ and follow us there. Now without further ado, let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, it's being reported that OTF Vonni, who is currently incarcerated for his involvement in the shooting and unaliving of Quando Rondo affiliate Lil Pab, have recently been checked into PC. For y'all that don't know what that is, it's protective custody. Now, it hasn't been confirmed why he has checked in, but for the most part, jail a lot of the times are wake-up calls for guys who just can't get it right while they're out in society, and then eventually they get locked up and they're in for a rude awakening, and then they decide to flip. Now, when it comes to OTF Vonni, and not to get them confused with OTF Vonni, because I see a lot of people in the comments, getting it confused. But Vonni has been hit with a slew of charges due to what he's being accused of when it comes to the unaliving of Lil Pab. Now, according to police reports, OTF Vonni and other affiliates, including Lil Durk, allegedly plotted to take the life of Quando Rondo on August 19th, 2022 in Los Angeles. While Quando, Lil Pab, and other affiliates were at a gas station, a white sedan would pull up as three men would exit the vehicle, shooting into Quando Rondo's direction. After the gunmen stopped shooting, they would enter the white sedan and flee the scene into the crowded LA streets. Shortly after, although Quando wasn't hit, they would realize that Lil Pab was struck in the head and would lose his life on the scene before being taken to the hospital. As investigations started, it would result in investigators arresting 5 suspects on October 24th, 2024. The 5 suspects included Kevon London Grant, DeAndre Dontrell Wilson, Keith Jones, David Brian Lindsay, and Asa Houston, all identified as individuals from the Chicago area. Everyone already had a suspicion that this would tie back to Lil Durk and OTF somehow, but just couldn't prove it. But that was until a day later. More news will come out that airplane flights and rental cars used by suspects in the crime was linked back to OTF record label, which is ran by Lil Durk himself. Then if that wasn't enough, Lil Durk himself was also arrested and charged with conspiracy to commit M for hire after he's been accused of being the one who orchestrated everything, as well as the feds claiming to have text messages of him telling other affiliated members not to use credit cards that are traced back to him or anything having to do with OTF. Clearly, they didn't listen. Now, when it comes to OTF Vonni, Vonni is being accused of being the driver of the white sedan that was seen on surveillance at the time the shooting took place. It was a white BMW caught on surveillance footage, and police are trying to charge him with being a getaway driver, but a couple more charges have been put on him as well. Investigators say OTF Vonni was responsible for coordinating weapons, rental cars, the location of Quando Rondo and Lil Pab, and purchasing the ski masks and gloves. He also was the one who was being accused of using OTF credit card to book the hotel room for the suspects to stay at. Now, throughout the years, Vonni has did a good job at keeping a low profile amongst the guys we all know from the drill culture, as he was quietly around King Von, Lil Durk, and others, but it seemed like this time he made himself a very well-known target by making some of the biggest mistakes within this case. Now, the reason why I brought all that up is so y'all can understand a few reasons as to why they may have moved Vonni into PC. Now, when someone is incarcerated, there's a few reasons why they're being checked into PC, but one of the biggest reasons that we all know is because that's where they put you whenever you are about to or have already cooperated. For y'all that don't know, when you read through the indictments and the reports that they have against these guys, OTF Vonni stick out like a sore thumb because it seemed like they got a lot of evidence against him. They have him as the one that drove the vehicle that investigators say tracked Quando Rondo down for hours. They have him listed as being the driver when everything went down. They have him as being the one that provided the hotel rooms and ski masks and gloves, which was used during the shooting. So, for the ones that may ask, why would Vonni tell? He got no reason to tell. Well, yes, he does. because they have a lot against him already. And being that someone passed away, knowing California laws and these guys cross state lines in an orchestrated hit, it's a strong possibility that he's looking at life. And if not life, he'll probably get 40 to 50 years, and that's pretty much life, right? And this is why I always encourage y'all to know y'all laws in these places y'all choose to commit crimes in. I can't tell you what to do, so whatever you choose to do, whether it's legal or illegal, that's totally up to you. But at least whatever you decide to do, you at least be a little smarter about it. Laws differ everywhere you go. I just learned the other day that in Florida, if you break into someone's home and commit a robbery while they're there and strong arm your way trying to get out as an altercation happens, you can get life in jail. Literally life in jail for a robbery, which is insane. But like I said, you have to know the laws wherever you decide to do crime in. So who knows what's going on right now, but Vonni being checked in the PC, either way, isn't a good look. It could be that he's going through it while he's in there. It could be maybe he's in a housing unit where it's a bunch of his ops and he's scared. Either way, it's not a good look. And if y'all remember not too long ago, Dirk made it his business to call home and let the world know that he's in general population and not PC. Which is kind of crazy because fast forward to now, even though he said he's not, one of the biggest co-conspirators or biggest affiliates in the case is. And that says a lot. Now, Vonni ain't no celebrity, so if Lil Durk isn't checking into PC, then why would Vonni be checking into PC? I think it's safe to say, you gotta keep an eye out for Vonni, man. Something ain't too right. Keep in mind as well, shortly after he was arrested, news will come out from King Von's family that Vonni allegedly stole about $200,000 from King Von after he passed away and cleared out all his Chase Bank safety deposit boxes. Now, I'm sure if you like us, you didn't know too much about that until it was announced by the cousin. And I'm sure even the people affiliated with them didn't know that neither. So maybe the guys are already looking at him crazy, because I would find it hard to believe that if all these guys claim to rock with Von and miss him and that was their brother, to sit and hang with the same dude that stole money from Von like everything is okay and know it, either you was in on it with him or you just got no respect, right? One or the other. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about all this, man. What you think about OTF Vonni being checked in the PC? Do y'all think he could potentially be the next person to start talking? Or maybe it's for another reason? I really don't see what else it could be at this point, but this is why I want to hear what y'all think, right? Just know if we start seeing new arrests and hearing new information coming out, I guess we know where it came from now. So y'all jump in the comments, let me know what y'all think about this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm gonna keep on dropping. And I'm out.